Common sense election reform is finally here. Even though it has to come via executive orders by the sitting president, it's here. And obviously there'll be lawsuits, there will be challenges, but it's got to start, and it is starting. And I'm just going to read a little bit out of this Just the News article. Hello everyone, it's Michael here at This Way TV. I'm glad you're here joining us to get your news this way instead of that way. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't, and go in the comment section and tell us what you think. Are we fixing elections? Because you don't have a nation if you don't have confidence in your elections. You don't have confidence in the system at all. And to restore that, you got to get... Well, what is it? Trump is just signed... Did he sign it? Let's see. Trump to issue paper ballots only executive order. So it hasn't been signed yet, but Trump to issue paper ballots only executive order. Voter ID must be part of every single vote. It drives me nuts living in California to walk into the polling station and just to walk in and they go, "Hi, what's your name?" "Oh, here's my name." I could say any name, or no, I mean, I could be anyone saying my name, but they don't look. They don't. I walk in with my ID out, and nobody's interested whatsoever in looking at my ID. And then I go to this electronic machine, and it's like anybody could be voting for me right now, and the results that I put in are not guaranteed to be the results that are filed. It's just, there is no confidence that I have in California. So if this could happen, please. So let me just read it. President Donald Trump announced that he intends to issue an executive order that would include strict voter ID requirements and restrictions on mail-in ballots. He said on Saturday that the executive order would call for the end of electronic voting systems and paper ballots as replacement. End of electronic... Voter ID must be part of every single vote, no exceptions, he wrote in a post on his platform True Social. We'll be doing an executive order to end that. Also, no mail-in voting except for those who are very ill in the faraway military. Use paper ballots only, all caps, 3 exclamation points. Critics of Trump's election plans argue that such decisions should be left up to the states. Yes, federalism is states' rights. They need to be able to regulate their own little country. A state is a little country, but federalism, right, these are national elections should not be regulated by states. And therein lies the rub. I think, obviously there'll be lawsuits, but I think this is the winning. You want the people's confidence back. This is how you get confidence on both sides of the aisle. It's not going to be good for Democrats because, well, how come every time there is some discrepancy, even that's acknowledged, and 99.9% of the time, it's in favor of Democrats. That's not coincidence. That's a broken system. So it's coming. Confidence in our elections is coming. Oh, Christian people, your only salvation lies in the power of unity. God is in control.